Hi, new internet. I'm Beanuts. Welcome back to Genshin Impact and welcome to the stream. We waited 3 days, just as Jean suggested. I thought, why not just put the gems into the devices? But apparently we can't do that. Well, we'll do what we can. That's all we're permitted to do, really. Well, if we can only do one thing, let's at least do it well, shall we? So we do have this in front of us for the quest. As the last part of the event, we have faced the Magu-Kenki 3 times and gotten all the stuff for the challenges of semi-sighted to arms. It is indeed on the level of a world boss and not a weekly boss. You can get the fact that you can get the Leyline Blossom rewards from it all the time means that you can indeed compare it to the world bosses around Teyvat, although it does seem pretty easy for me. And also, let's take a look at the best scores I have achieved in the race, and I did like the race. So 33,000, 34,000, 33,000, just 30,000 for that one. That was a longer one, and 33,000. So most of these were on first tries. One of them was on a second try, but I did get it. The part 1 where you had to run around and fire at the different towers was probably my least favorite one, but it's still a pretty fun part of the event. And you should be able to unlock all of them, I guess. And then today's event will be when we will be earning the currency for that one last bit. Well, open that thing up. It's going to be laggy again, isn't it? So, in the first bit, that alone was enough to get enough shiny Flotsam to buy everything in the shop, which included this Northlander billet trove, which is one of the things that people were most excited about because the prototype group blueprint thingies, they drop the least often out of anything in the entire game. But I did get 2 this week from the weekly bosses, somehow. So now if you looked in this part of the shop before, you would have seen a part of the banner that said not yet available. Now though, now that part of the banner is gone on the item information, which means that we should be able to get these, including Dodoko Tails, which is a 4-star catalyst, just for Klee. Attack percent in attack, normal attacks, hit on opponent, increase charge attack damage by 16% for 6 damage, charge attacks, hit on opponents, increase attack by 8% for 6 seconds. Children's book filled with childish short stories at which one cannot help but laugh. Even those readers who have long reached adulthood cannot help but be absorbed by the innocent, naive little adventures portrayed within. And then these are refinement materials for the Dodoko Tails. So just like the other weapons which we've gotten from events, you'll be able to R5 these. And then you've got some furniture blueprints and weapon ascension materials. So with this part of the event, we should be able to take Dodoko Tails up to R5 and full level. Which should mean that we can finish out the event. So apparently you do have to complete it like 15 or 20 times or even 30 in order to get enough of the currency to get everything in the shop. Not really responding as quickly as I hope. Yeah, I should reboot. Huh? Anyway, the quest that you will see on my screen right now is the mural one. And I did indeed find all the murals off screen. There isn't one for every island, but you should find most of them in the course of searching for the conches. And since I do have all the conches now, I can, well, I did redeem for Barbara's secondary outfit, swimsuit. So I do have that for her now. And the other thing that I should note is that now that there are outfits within the game, if you go into the character's information, any character at all, and go to the dressing room, you will see that each one of them, their outfits is named. And there's a little bit of information to them. So I do hope that this indicates a willingness to make outfits for all of the characters. That does explain why it looks the way it does, that it's patched and seen in various places. And it's an old adventurer's outfit. Cross-Dew Trail. I've been closed, blessed by the mighty and illuminated update. It actually kind of makes sense. Armored Rose. Their clothing made of durable velvet and metal plates. It does have the sense that it's heavy. Wave Crest Waltz. Consummate elegance shines through in this neat and smart knight's uniform. We got the drip, Hermit of Mortal Life. This is the leisure wear of choice for Zhongli, the Genshin funeral parlor's consultant. Leisure wear? This? So even though I haven't bought it, it still has the picture for it, but it won't have any of the information. Using smart clothing that emphasizes her chivalry. I think it emphasizes something else. There's no information there apart from where it's sourced. Exactly our child. Blades of Glory. Illustrious attire that signifies child's position as the 11th Fatui Harbinger. I know that the mask does. But there's a symbol for the Fatui, right? I guess it's more the braid? Does it? Not exactly sure what it is that's supposed to signify that he's a harbinger with the Plum Blossom Bouquet. The daily work clothes. Yeah. I'm really not fond of that line in English. Intricate embroidery is the hallmark of this graceful dress. Both leaf and pearly jade. The tail reminds me, you know, if you're thinking of fish, you'll think of fish tail. If you're thinking of bird, you'll think of a swallow's tail. Terminating wind. Into Pavonius Alchemist's uniform customized for sucrose. I guess because she's so closely associated with flowers, that's why it's called that. Uncle Naph's Sacrament. The Princess de Verdemoon's customary vestments during her sojourn upon this realm. It's written kind of like it's written by her. Golden Rule, the dress that the legal advisor Yanfei wears when she heads out to visit clients. I guess she wears something different if she's in court. Though she's a legal advisor, does not necessarily mean she's a lawyer. Endure Beyonds. Classical battle. We are fit for 1,000 years of evil conquering. Breezy Ode. The clothes of carefree bard. Not the same thing his old friend wore. Flowing Fleet. Light astrologist outfit that does away with superfluous fabric to provide top quality and affordable. Superfluous? You don't call her cape superfluous? Although certainly everything else is close to her skin. Shooting Spark. Set of clothing for an energetic child that even comes with a matching leather backpack. Which is, as she would say, heavy with all of her bombs. I could ascend her. Executor's Thorns. Rosario has heavily modified this particular Church of Polonius uniform. Yeah, I would have gathered it was modified. Probably mostly for ease of movement, but it also shows off his assets. So, she's an investigator assassin, so I'm not really sure what every part of the uniform contributes to. Jury Brew. Work uniform of the Cat's Tail star bartender. By the way, with everyone else gone from Mindset and Golden Owls, I wonder if she is going to try to destroy the Dawn Winery. Rolling Waves.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Lightweight clothing saturated with a brave seafarer's spirit. Also shows off the legs. Got some nice rolling waves, clouds design on the back too. Now it's kind of hard to tell whether or not she's Inazumin or Liwayn. At least from that. As there fine robes woven with the high quality silk sold by the Thayan Commerce Guild. Considering that the conches had a reference in them to Inazumin pirates, is why I would question it. Heart and Soul. Rocker's stage costume adorned with spikes. That was, I think, more for her image than for anything else. I was kind of hoping that by sticking to just Wi-Fi, the quality of my stream would be up, but it looks like it's strangely lower. Come on. I'm trying to open settings here. See if I can change things a bit. Although quality-wise, I really want to. Max performance app, but low latency performance. So I'm gonna have to wait for that to catch up to me. In the meantime, let's continue looking at outfits. Red pepper and turmeric. Light and comfortable clothing brimming with fiery passion. That certainly fits her. Rising star. Practical set of clothing to wear during a long journey. Probably find the same description for Lumine's outfit too. Yeah, I don't use razor. Wind while sprint. Rough and ready clothes suited for running out in the wilderness, or apparently jumping from the back of a giant dragon. Oh, it even changes the picture.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
For summertime sparkle, it says, beach attire, pretty skirt, brimmed with summer vitality and carries with it a cool ocean breeze. For innocent longing, there's a deaconess uniform from the Church of Vovanis with a unique barbarous streak running through it.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Stop. Five-star outrider? Wait, but she's 4 stars. An outrider's uniform made for maximum nobility. She's the only outrider. Apparently, since her grandfather left. Lucy Feather Flight. Fashionable clothing festooned with a fur collar. Purple Rose. Slim fit dress adorned with roses that displays a young lady's elegance. She does have a couple roses. And according to Noelle in Mondstadt, that means secret keeper. So Noelle has more. Lisa has one in her hair and one in her hat, but I think and kind of swirls around. But in her case, rather than secret keeper, it just seems to be an associated symbol. Pure spirit, a traditional thaumaturge trapping. And those are all my characters and their outfits.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Well, at least the wings came out well. Maybe I should reduce the graphical qualities again. So I don't really know whether or not that affects the smoothness of the gameplay. I am willing to try it again though. What is VSync anyway? Whatever. I don't even know what that does for anything. it's not going to affect anything if it's off. And I have most things off. Interesting, yeah, volumetric fog off, but still have some pretty good fog effects on the island itself. Do we yet have the key for going into team? Yeah. Doesn't look like it. I guess that'll be coming up in a different... Oh wait. Open party setup screen is out. We try it. And if I push L, right, that's kind of cool, but L isn't really associated with the party. Go back into the settings. I want to rebind it. Right now, P is this. Yes, swap them. So if I go down to the bottom, that should now be P. So now if I press P, yes, it works. It's only skipping one step. I would like it if MiHoYo instituted a system kind of like quick slotting, where you could choose a number of characters that you frequently use to quick swap, press a key, and then use your scroll wheel and maybe arrow keys to select where you want to drop them in, and just quickly swap the character that's active in that slot. I think that it would be good to be able to shortcut things that way. That changed quality of my stream. I don't know why it's that low. It's not that low in OBS. Oops. That was the wrong settings. What happens if I switch to quality? So I'll have to wait for it to get there. I don't know why the quality has been that way, but apparently it's been that way for the past few sessions. In OBS, the quality is fine. It's just out there, and it's not on the actual stream. But I've never seen it do this before. Anyway, continue on and then check it. So, I found all of the murals. And now it's pointed us to talk to Sayed, who's from Sumeru Academy. You researcher? I suppose that counts. Strictly speaking, I am a wandering scholar, but I suppose that is merely a subset of researcher. Well then, have you encountered a problem that you need a researcher to help solve? Here's what happened. We're in the process of recording the murals to Sayed. Islands out at sea and murals that you found there. Fascinating. So you're looking for a researcher who can help you decipher these murals, I gather? Are you willing to help out? Of course, I've never rejected an opportunity to study the unknown. Now then, let us not delay. Did I have a look at those murals? They're the ones we recorded. Oh, not bad at all. My apologies, please give me a moment to think. Examines the murals carefully. Contents depicted by these murals are not difficult to decipher in and of themselves. I cannot quite put them all in order yet, but I think there should be no problems if we try to understand them one by one. First, we have this one, which depicts a group of people who were shipwrecked. Yeah, that's probably accurate. So it would be the people as they arrived at the island. Not the best arrival. After they were shipwrecked, they must have drifted to the island where you encountered the murals. They then stayed on there. As for this mural, it shows 5 objects with 5 different markings within them. This was Winning or Broken Isles. It was the puzzle where we had to change the water levels in the reservoirs in order to unlock the chest in the central pillars with the musical notes. An interesting mechanism to tie the musical notes to that kind of thing. The order of doing it did seem to matter. I just, because it wouldn't do it on the screen, I readjusted the water levels and that unlocked it after doing it in the correct order. Just like 5 cups filled with water, with each one containing a different amount of it. This sort of artwork usually hints at a change in the state of something. Change in state. However, I cannot guess at what this something is exactly. Still, if this is an island in the middle of the ocean, then this something could always be seawater. Next, this mural. Seems to be wind and sailing. After yet another shipwreck, this island welcomes some new guests. This should be the first batch of people attempting to rescue the second. Also, if you'll have a look at the wreckage depicted here, first mural only hints at the situation, but this mural goes into quite a lot of detail as to the wrecked ship. Perhaps this particular shipwreck meant something unusual to the people who wound up on the island. Then we come to this. Seems to be almost a stronghold on the island with a star. I'm not sure what the star should itself represent. Yeah, I'm sure you can observe that this mountain has been specifically marked out. I suspect that this place might have been important to people. Finally, this one. Clearly, they found some way to leave the island and thus departed. Oh, it's good they didn't die out there. The story the mural tells should be as such. Why did they have to use murals? Sometimes images are more intuitive than language when it comes to recording and transmitting information. It tells the story that they came to the island in waves. They found an important place, and then they left in the end. So hopefully that includes Dong Dong's father. Thank you for bringing me this story and these murals. I never thought that I would encounter such things monster. Perhaps I should take some time to walk around outside. I definitely like being able to go to the party that way. Now, let's see, I don't see the quality being markedly better. In fact, it's probably not. Can I change it in the player? And if I change it from auto? Really any better though. That's weird. I think I went for quality this time. What happens if I go for max quality? It didn't seem to change though.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Is that the last bit of that one? I think it is. Yeah. So we can finally go about doing this. Is my furniture ready? Oh, I would set more, but I don't know. Fine. May as well just go in to get stuff so that we know what we need. At least I've done all of the indoor sets, so now all that's left are the pesky outdoor sets, which require one. Oh, I guess I have to go outside. Maybe I can use it here since it's more open. Nope. That's kind of pesky. I don't know that the quality really changed. Which is weird. It doesn't seem to have done. Why is it taking so long just to get out? No, it hasn't changed. May as well just go for performance then. I am definitely disappointed. Hmm. Be outside. And now I can teleport. There's no point in letting the furniture idle. What? I have to complete that first? What if I go off the quest? Or is it because I'm in non-co-op mode? No? That's pretty weird. I guess I'm just leaving that Serenity pot floating there. Because I cannot go directly to a place. I have to use the teapot. I think on this island. Oh, but I'm sure we have to go to the camp first. As previously. It's kind of unwieldy, I'll be honest. And my load time sucks. Hopefully soon. I thought they were around here before. Oh, it says to rest, it doesn't say around what time. Or around which area. So let's just rest. Oops. I picked the gears instead of the time. I wonder if it means that we have to go around again. That's happened before. About to find out.
Come on, on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Oh, 6 to 8. All this is procrastinating.
The sun's rising. It should be about time to check on the fish. Let's meet up with everyone first.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Use the crab, if I can. And since I have the opportunity, I'm in the wave rider now. Oh look, there are fish.
Honorary Knight, over here.
Try the fish.
As we suspected, they were drawn to the crystal.
Okay.
Catchy, catchy fish.
Yeah, don't blow them up. We need the scales.
No, no. To keep Klee from blowing up the fish to pieces, perhaps it'd be better to let us catch the fish. After all, we're experts at collecting all manner of wildlife. And that's all of them. We should have all the fish scales now.
Can we pick this up? We're just gonna leave the gems lying here. I thought the gems themselves were the key. Why would they not be?
Don't blink!
Mr. Honorary Knight, are you gonna place the fish scales?
Yep, would you like to help?
Too bad I can't reach that high.
And I'll be your helping hand. When you say now, I'll place it, alright?
Okay. But actually, I don't really understand this part. So if you place them for me, it'll be fine. I trust you.
Okay then.
Then we'll place the fish scales and let Klee activate the final and most important mechanism. Okie dokie. I'm gonna finally see you, Dodo King. Time to see what you really look like.
Not a Magoo Kinky, that's for sure.
I must say, Klee's incredibly excited.
She's always excited.
You can do it, Mr. Honorary Knight. I'm cheering for you. Woohoo!
Those are two different lines. It is the yellow one. I might change the color of the lamp, beam. I think. We finished placing the scales.
Amazing! It's my turn now, right?
Indeed.
Yep. We'll leave that mechanism over there to you, Klee. Okay.
This was, after all, supposed to test her, right?
Huh?
Please make sure you stay
I
safe.
got it. Klee, what's wrong?
Probably doesn't know how to activate it, and neither do we.
I'm worried. What if Dodo King really is in here? And what if he doesn't allow me to become Dodoko's family? Or if I lose to him,
We're here to back you up.
then Dodoko can't be with me and Mom will be very sad too. Dodoko is my bestest friend that Mom ever gave me.
And one of the only things that she has from Alice.
I'm too scared to press it. Mr. Honorary Knight, can you press the button for me?
You have to be the one. Your family here has your back.
Why?
Because I have to hold my weapon. This way I can protect you.
Yes, we're all here for you.
Don't worry, Klee. We've all got your back.
Although Kay is here for treasure, and Diluc's here to beat up the Abyss Order. Which also means that he's here for you.
No matter who the enemy is, as long as we're here, you don't have to be afraid.
Perfect. I also want to see how strong the enemies on this island really are.
That's what he says, but he's a lot kinder than that.
Go.
And it's Cindy. And of course, Razor's a good friend.
I'm here.
Guys, don't say
That's
things
it.
like that. What if Dodo King just wants to invite Klee to his house to chat? Or yes, maybe he already approves of Klee.
Not to say that he wouldn't have hidden if he did approve. But, Barbara, you're a bit too optimistic here.
Will he really approve of me?
Why wouldn't he? You've always tried your best and have done a good job.
Really?
You're my favorite friend, or he will approve of you, I know.
Alright! Leave this to me!
Wouldn't want to lie to her. I like Noah better than I like Glee.
Press the button!
She's enthusiastic about it now. Well, let's see what happens. Got my hand on the key. That really did open the bubble. Huh. It's a beach set. And more Dodokos.
Huh. This is... Wait, I must be confused. What is this?
It's welcoming.
This
But
entire
nobody here.
island is like a massive gift box hidden beneath the energy shield.
Must have taken a while to set up, though.
There seems to be something over there. Shall we take a look?
Of course.
Yes, I wanna look!
I'm glad she's feeling happy.
Wicked girl of flame, you have finally arrived. I've waited far too long. How very boring.
Whose voice is that? Oh, so I didn't expect it to be... Is it female? Hard to tell. Good
You
guy.
dare face me, the overlord of the Dodo clan, Dodo King. Such glorious courage. Though such courage is admirable, but it is now meaningless because
You left again?
Dodo King is me, your mother, Alice.
That's funny, but yeah, some people predicted that it would be Alice. Knew people a little bit too well, and all the people she sent letters to were A, with the Knights of Bavonius, or otherwise associated with them, and B, people she had ready access to in order to place the letters, without being seen as suspicious.
Huh? Mom?
Wait, Alice? The person who wrote the Tibet travel guide?
Klee and her fellow islanders. Hey there. So, how did you like it here? Was it fun? Summer skies and the ocean surf. Quite the vacation, no?
You said Cleve was in danger. Also, you're not here? You weren't going to say hi to your own daughter?
There's no use looking for me. I'm not actually near you. The speaking device on the platform before you is none other than my personal creation, the Alice phonograph. I'm using it to convey a mother's love.
Why don't you use a hug to convey a mother's love?
You
More
can't
effective.
be serious.
Hey, I didn't scare you all off, did I? Sorry. My Klee loves playing with all sorts of small toys. As her mother, I naturally want to support her.
Like the expressions on them.
These toys aren't small at all!
Please,
And they probably explode.
Mother?
It's a pity that I can't meet you, but I'll be watching your every move from afar, just as always.
She's always watching? That's kind of scary, actually, knowing the destructive power she has at her disposal. Not to mention the attitude that she's had and written of in her travel guide, especially towards the Hillitron.
It was actually Alice. How careless of me.
Did you have enough hints to figure it out?
Wait,
'Cause I didn't.
what?
You might find all of this a bit odd. Why would a mother so far from home expend so much effort to create such an aquatic wonderland?
Why wouldn't you want to hug your own daughter?
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct. I've personally been to those islands. I absolutely adore the ancient ruins and unique landscape. I prepared everything so you all could take part and enjoy the islands as well.
Klee's mother also seems to have quite the free spirit.
It sometimes gets on people's nerves. I'm sure D-Luke isn't pleased.
Are any of you saying bad things about me now?
Huh? No! Is she listening to us?
No need to be so troubled.
What do you mean?
Klee's mother, Alice, is an extremely enigmatic and near-omnipotent sorceress. Don't be overly concerned. This is just her character.
Oh, we haven't done Mona's story yet, so we don't know that Alice was Mona's master, I think, or Mona's master's master.
You must have been curious about what was behind those letters. The boats, the buoys, the energy shield.
She make them all? That's pretty impressive.
Actually, I thought it was a lot of effort, but this was the only way to invite everyone here. Am I right?
Or you could just, invite people.
The islands are just full of stories. The original inhabitants, shipwrecks, mystical machinery. Countless coincidences converge here. It would have been such a waste if I didn't make these arrangements.
So the inhabitants and shipwrecks were actually real. But the devices, those were all out.
Now, let me guess. Everyone who received a letter should be present. Kaya, D-Luke, Razor, Jean, Barbara. And then there's the reliable and intelligent Albedo. And the mysterious traveler and his good companion, Paimon.
Oh, she even knows about us. I guess she really has been watching and paying attention.
You were all invited by me to accompany Klee. Thank you all for allowing my daughter to have a memorable summer. Everything on the islands is a gift for you all, as thanks for keeping my little Klee company. But when you hear this recording, I'll already be traveling in other faraway lands.
Maybe we'll catch up to her eventually. In, version 7 or something.
The life of a traveler is such haste and amusement. Ask the traveler next to you and you'll know.
So Alice went to all these lengths because she was too busy to be with Klee?
Oh, her sense of busy. She just wanted to go off and do stuff. That's why she left Klee with you, right?
No, Mom's just like that.
Now, everyone, if you're trying to find some hidden meaning in all this, I must tell you that the situation isn't as complicated as you may think. The reason why I like the city of Mondstadt is that its freedom is exactly what my daughter and I could ever hope for.
But where did you all come from, and what's it like there? What I would wonder. After all, Klee has elf-like ears. She's not exactly like anyone else we've met in Tata.
My wish is simple. I want Klee to grow up with a curious yet kind heart. As long as she so desires, she can do anything and go anywhere.
Mm, she's not exactly got the same freedom as you do, Alice. But I think her upbringing would be better. She has a little bit of discipline thanks to Jean and Diluc.
So that's it. Well, I must admit that it certainly fits Alice's style. My apologies. I misunderstood.
I'm just glad there's no actual danger.
It must be nice to have a mom who's such a character.
Yeah, who's your mother?
Yep, Mom is the bestest mom.
I could argue against that.
Mom, we caught fish, sailed a boat, went swimming, and played a lot of things.
And killed a lot of hilichurls. You didn't... I mean, the things that she talked about in the travel guide, and the hilichurls here who keep on appearing, really unsettling, especially given Alice's motivation here. And so it's supposed to be heartwarming.
Everyone's been super duper amazing and very kind to me. Next time, you can come with us and we can all play here again.
Unfortunately, she can't hear us.
It appears that mother and daughter are kindred spirits, both wild and free.
Ah, summer. Speaking of summer, when I went to those islands, it also happened to be summer. Sitting on the beach, listening to the waves roll against my feet, I thought of you. Klee, you are a child of summer, a present to me from the sea and the wind. Mom is thankful for your birth and wanted to give you something.
And who's Klee's father then?
So, Mom dressed up these islands, transformed the ancient ruins into a summer park, and used the moniker of Dodo King to invite you.
Summer Park with dangerous hilichurls.
In
Nimbus
another
mages.
world, there are tales of a wondrous island named after golden apples. Known by many names, it embodies the majestic vistas conjured by human fantasy.
So, it may be named for golden apples, but there are no apples here. No golden
Mom loves that
ones.
story and wanted you to enjoy the wonderful things in it. So Mom gave you sapphire waters, pearly sands, a fantastical paradise. For
Too bad
you
it can't stay.
and for those who love you.
Huh. So there were only 3 crystals. Light red like flower petals, light blue like ocean waves, light yellow like autumn leaves.
Perhaps from Alice's perspective, this archipelago is the natural 4th crystal. Located in the middle of the sea and covered by plant life, it truly is a lustrous and emerald summer crystal.
Guess that's one way of looking at it.
Klee, just like Mom, you are of a race blessed with longevity. For us, time is like a gust of wind. Moments come and end.
Confirmation that she's an elf? Or at least elfkin. Indefinitely long-lived. So, unless the humans on Tibet also generally live longer, she's going to outlive Dean and the others by quite a bit. Maybe even Diona? Although Chi-Chi's and zombies, so don't have to worry about her running out of life. Kind of bad, but also a fact of life. Elves, if left to the natural lifespan, always outlive their human and dwarven friends.
In such a long life, parents are but a child's first connection. Even though we don't want to be separated, there will come the day when you must walk your own path.
And walk your own path from other people too. Grow and learn, make new connections.
Klee, Mom will always love you, but there are also others by your side. friends who accompany you, teachers who educate you, people who are willing to stay on an island for you despite knowing how unusual it is.
That's putting it lightly.
Ah, summer is for everyone. No matter how life changes, no matter how many things happen this year, summer will never disappear, just like the love between people. From now on, regardless of wherever you go, I hope you never forget how many people in this world love you. Oh yes,
Thanks.
be sure to listen to Mr. Albedo at home. Mom will regularly return to see you two. Actually, whenever I have a moment to spare, I sneak back to check on you and everyone else. Has no one noticed?
Really? Well, if she can sneak the letters, she can probably sneak in and out. But why would she want to talk? Also, I wonder if she checks on Mona, who doesn't want her to know that she's seen inside something, but that's part of her quest.
Aunt Alice, the same as ever.
And Tom.
You don't think Albedo knew from the start, do you?
Huh? Time's almost up, so I'll stop here. Right. I spent a lot of effort on this place, so you all must play your hearts out. Everyone, my darling Klee. See you next time.
Bye, Mom!
He seems particularly happy.
Dodo King was actually Mom! I don't know why, but I'm very happy.
Probably happy to hear from her, and also happy that you don't have to risk giving up Dodoko. Doesn't matter if it's Mom blowing up Mondstadt's main gate, or Mom getting grounded, or Mom writing weird letters. Klee loves her very much. Why isn't this voice? Do you feel lonely without your mother?
Nope. Mom is the most strongest mage, so she can keep me company no matter where she is. She never lets me feel lonely.
What happened to the line from the previous one? Is it just not voiced on the English? Let me know in the comments if you can, on YouTube, if you've played this in Japanese or any other language, whether or not that line is voiced.
I love Mom this much.
That's a lot.
Mr. Honorary Knight, do you love Klee?
I do.
I also love you very much. You have to play with me lots here or else Mom will be disappointed.
Got it.
I still have a lot of jumpy dumpties, and I brought Donoko here too. I'll take you swimming and fish blasting.
Sounds like a fun plan.
It's always fun when we're with you, Klee. Hey, come on! Let's not keep Klee waiting. Come on, let's go.
Paimon's still the smallest. Huh. We're just given the ability to craft new stuff. In the Harpastum Bombs Loaded Blow 'em Away challenge, travelers can make use of Harpastum Bombs to defeat monsters more easily. Harpastum Bombs can only be used within challenge areas. When Harpastum Bombs are equipped, your elemental skill will be replaced by the ability to throw the bombs, just like the other Harpastum. 3 kinds. Straight shooters can deal a certain amount of damage to a single monster. Floaty Splodies deal a certain amount of pyro damage to multiple. Hot Pods deal massive. Just in general. Use the crafting bench to create custom bombs. Using these bombs will consume them from your inventory, so pay attention to the amount you have remaining.
Come on, enough procrastinate.
I guess I should just create a bunch, if I have the resources. Oh, and they're listed. So clear out 3 monster camps, 6, 9. Use straight shooters to defeat 2 opponents 2 times in a single challenge. 3. There's floaties, and straight shooters are really the only ones that we need for the challenges themselves.
Let's go.
Let's at least see what we need. Oh, now we have a straight teleport to Minash's fort, but we're already there. Let's also take a look around. And we can probably talk to everyone. You sit in these? Mihoyo, please give us emotes so that we can sit and dance and that kind of. It's so common across different MMORPGs, and it'd be a waste not to include them.
So this was Alice's handiwork all along. The letter I received certainly makes a lot more sense now. She's quite a remarkable person. You must meet her if you get the opportunity.
I'm sure one day we'll catch up to her.
Even if she does bring her fair share of trouble with her. Well, then again, I don't mind trouble when it's interesting. Huh? Did I ever guess what was going on, you ask? Not a chance. I'm much too naive. I was in the dark the whole time.
I wonder if Alice has what it takes to become a Pyro Archon.
Incoming.
So, I also do wonder if she does, would everyone be in trouble?
I had no idea that any of this could have been Alice's creation. Now that I know the truth, there is a certain sweetness to the scenery all around us.
Except for the hilichurls.
Such a beautiful summer. What could be a better gift? Oh, speaking of which, I still have a promise to keep to Klee. Those fish won't blast themselves.
It's not
Traveler, would you like to take part in a bit of innocent recreation?
innocent, huh? Fish beware. Lee and Jean come.
Mommy is the bestest person in the whole wide world. Albedo knows. She knows everyone. I'm sure she knows Mr. Honorary Knight.
We haven't actually met, but apparently she's been watching.
Because Mom can do anything. When she comes back, we have to go and find her. She's a really good person. Mr. Honorary Knight will definitely like her.
I'm sure. Let's see if we talk to anyone else. Probably everyone's just around the island here. I'm sure these fishing rods were underneath the bubble, or it's a grill. Those things are kind of... Where did everyone else go? I don't see them. I guess we'll see them around the other. Let's go make some bombs. Have to begin. It sends fragments flying when it explodes, leaving a certain amount of. So they all use the cores, but they also all use different things as something. I wonder if Albedo would have given the bonus. Oh, one produces 20. That's good. I think. Let's just create some. Yeah. That should hopefully be enough. And I don't feel too bad like I wasted certain things. Okay. So I need to go and equip them. Oh, they'll also disappear. Okay. Let's start with these and do the challenge. I've crafted them. Oh. You can go here, grab us a boat, and go charging in. Well, in a way, I'm glad that the mystery of the Dodo King has been solved, and there's nothing serious. Still kind of freaked out at what Alice can do, though. It's probably not one of MiHoYo's intentional nightmare fuels, but that just makes it worse in a way. Let's go get the boat. I'm not fond of this slaying of the trolls. Also, I've been able to confirm that you can refresh the stamina by getting out of the boat and then getting back in. I don't reach it. do it now. Oh, up to mine. May as well get it. I forgot how long it takes when I'm streaming. Archon. Oh, there's another one. Well, I probably do have enough for paladin. It doesn't hurt to have extras. That part of the camp that I have to hit. Looks like it might be. I can hit them with the main cannon and then get up. No, let's test the bloaties. Takes a while. Get them back. Ow.
Don't blink.
It reset?
Let down.
That's no fun. Did that not do anything?
Steady as stone.
That definitely did something.
Leave it all to me.
I don't like the fact that it takes so long.
I must leave no
I can't heal off of objects, I guess.
Someone needs assistance.
Despite Kaching's travel ability, he was... Oh, I got caught by surprise that I couldn't
What
use
shall we do?
that repeatedly. Is it nearby or no? Sometimes the distance is... Yeah, it's not nearby. But it's on land. I can get there pretty directly this way. I should want to find a good landing spot and a place from which to strike them. There are abyss mages in there. Not a good place to complicate matters, isn't it? Can't I use my...
Stabilize!
They just reset. That's no good.
Solidify!
Not what I meant to do. Does it reset every time?
Crumble!
Yeah, it does. I don't like that you have to get it back every time. And that it's so easy to just interrupt it.
Gather!
Oh, come on. One, two. Yeah. Me as well. Oh wait, I don't have the Ching in the party. Really? That missed.
Stabilize!
Even right to the face. Maybe I should aim for the ground. There's more.
Gather!
What the heck?
Solidify! Stabilize!
Access denied.
It's not me. Oh, it didn't come out. Now it's coming out.
Stabilize!
I hate that it's allowed to go off without doing anything. You. I should definitely move more as I use it. Oh, come on. That was right on him.
No touching.
There's it. And of course there's more.
Gather! Order guide you.
Come on. Hit the wrong target.
Gather!
That seemed to work better. There, finally. That was the challenge for that. Now we have to use floaty splodies. They should be easier to use since they have AoE. gadgets. I get the boat or try to glide over? There's a chest over there. Get. And an opportunity to heal up the Ching.
Something's come up?
Or I could just use Bennett's alt straight up. And more Hilitrils here than I first thought there would be.
Access denied.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Incoming!
Yeah, she's all good now. There you are. I'm looking for me. The Hilitrils is the one part of this whole island setup that really leaves me unnerved. Because we know for a fact that
Sure.
Alice doesn't have a high opinion of the value of Hilitrili. And as though to compound things, Hilitrils are apparently in their reigns. Just like the Abyssor. And the reason why I try to avoid fighting Hilitrils as much as I can when there's nothing for me to obtain from the areas where they are it's all because of if I was to do it, then I would be fighting off more people who are otherwise just minding their own business. Alright, please. I can just sail around this. Because the camp I have to hit is right on the other side. Oh. More of these fly. It makes a lot of noise. There are even more here. Oh, like I missed one back there. Go along the land to get it. I'll probably be needing them in the usual quantities in order to be able to percussive hive send. But I doubt this is the only place where we'll be able to get them, and that would be bad design. I fully expect them to be available in the Zoom. Let's see what kind of boom this makes.
Solidify!
Reinforcements, huh? Where's your caster?
Stabilize!
I don't like that you can't equip it at all during your cooldown. Definitely easier to use though. Get closer to this guy. I will bring in the other one. Oops. Did I just throw it over him? Probably.
Solidify!
The pillar hit it. Or it hit the pillar instead.
Gather!
Oh, completely missed that one. My explodies are more explodey than your explodies. Definitely easier and more fun to use than the straight shooters. Challenge. Oh. Defeat 3 opponents 2 times in a single challenge 4 times. It's going to take a while to get all of this challenge. All the way over there. No point really in taking a boat to get there. Now we've got the idea of the challenge now. I want to do one more and then I switch over to the Pillars of Peace. Right, so the void should be plenty smooth. And this the island with the pillars? Yes. It is broken now. Yeah. So there's a reservoir here, 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 and here. And you have to get the water levels to the right level in the right order.
Solidify! Gather!
Really hard to aim and move this at the same time. Let's see if this one will get closer. Definitely not hitting them at the same time. But the reinforcements will give us a chance. Oh wow. It's more or less a one-hit kill with that. Alright, so we can continue with that another time. And construct bombs anywhere, right? You have to go to Menashe's Isle. I wanted to check out the shop, right? Definitely take more to get everything. But I could get this in one of these. Or some of these. I'll wait until I have more on that. did say I wanted to 9 pillows apiece.
Should we really be off work this or?
Also, my Serenity bot I can do. Where was it? Ah, I knew I marked it. Also, give me a moment. Okay. Got with that. Unfortunately, still don't know. Oh, I should probably equip my in here, since those don't work anywhere but in the island. Now, which direction do we need to go? Navigate that. Suppose I could have come from north too. Did I mark correctly, or did I? I think I did this one already. Sorry to be intruding. So you feed the for remembrance or whatever it is to
Next
all
on the
of
agenda.
those pillars, and they, as they break open, well, it seems like they break open, the door opens a bit more. Pardon me, I don't mean to intrude. Further down, there we go. Oh, I forgot I had paused. After I did a bit more challenge, I decided to do the 9 pillars of East Quest. Get that out of the way. Down to the ruins. I can get rid of this marker. Sorry. That door. Oh, a lot of crystals stuff. Really this way?
I'll catch up.
I thought it was down here.
I'll catch up.
Wait, what's the battle pass thing for? Oh, mining. Of course it is. Pretty sure it is down. But like, the doors were right below me. Oh, Ibs around here. I'm gonna clear them out because the spiders are annoying. I'm only concerned about the big boss dude. Gonna wake up? Of course you are. How come you're not sitting down? Take a seat. How do I...
Stabilize.
Ah, there we go. Now you're normal. Not that you're not a threat when you're normal. I stunned you again? So soon? That's not normal.
For Rex Lapis.
Solidify. I will have order.
How come that didn't freeze you?
Everybody stand back.
Here.
Solidify.
Leave it. Time to clean up.
Again? There certainly are a lot of those. Come on.
Stabilize.
No touching.
See. Over there. Okay, they're gonna be... Oh, there's the big guy.
I'll catch up.
Stabilize.
Alright, let's give us some room.
Born of ice and frost.
Where'd you go?
Order guide you.
Completely missed.
Let's light it up. No touching.
Again? Oh, there's more of them this time.
Gather.
This is why I brought...
All hail.
Oh. Infusion stone didn't seem to matter there. There was stuff that I didn't pick up. I didn't have the time. Oh, go ahead. Although, I don't have anything for you to... insert in it. Yes, who was it? You are. And again, if this is you, you're your max friend. So I can't add you, unfortunately. I think maybe I moved around too much, but any drops should still be around. Unless I automatically pick them up or something. Almost looks like something should go there, but I see other tiles that look the same.
Next on the agenda.
Sunset. That's it.
Adventure time.
I guess the drops really did go away.
Off we go.
I don't see them anywhere. It's weird.
adventure time.
Anyway. Greed, nostalgia, vision, jealousy, anger, lust, self-aggrandizement, and competition, turmoil. These 9 mortal desires may heal the world or do it great hurt. Their fire will never diminish and will never fade. Thus we lay down 9 pillars to bring peace, to end here the conflicts that plague this world. If one comes after, we'll break those pillars and enter. War shall once again consume the world. O you who wield this tablet, claim the treasure that lie within and bring peace to Lille. Well, we have broken in. Sorry about that. Only I'm sure that this is something that you and some of the other Archons. Well, does this remain open now? Or does it close after you've been in here? Not that. I guess I have to do this before I can interact with the Juther in there again. Okay, let's take care of this. And then if Tiwa is still online, I can go to their Sir in the Teapot, like they asked. And I want to finish off this quest first.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in. New stock at Seco Antique. Join the
I'm not sure why it's not lit. I wish I had, oh, I can. Every more counts. Not really something only would regularly be able to understand. Huh.
Feel free to take a look around.
I wonder what Yamini is doing here.
New stock at Seco Antique.
I might make a meager living doing fortune telling down at the docks, but I still have to collect big items. Linling is infamously shrewd when it comes to money. We've been acquainted for years and she never budges and more on the price. Maybe I don't have enough charm? Strange though, because my divination clearly says my chances of finding true love today are optimal.
The key here is consumer psychology.
What does she have anyway? basic one of these.
Thank you.
Really, my problem is the opposite. I just don't have good artifacts. When you come to the right person, I'd say that I'm the fairest at valuing such things in all of Libre. Let's see it. Both the gemstone and the band are of fine quality and it is very ancient, yet it is very well preserved. How can you? Well, I can't say I've ever heard of the phrase disaster runs rampant throughout the world and all who live due in agony. Where did you find this ring? In a ruin near DG Slope. You're a fair hand at this, aren't you? Not many dare to go there to hunt for treasure. Were those ruins surrounded by 9 pillars with a stone tablet in the center by any chance? Don't look so surprised. I've heard many people who come to do business with me mention that place. They always say that such a large formation must have a sort of treasure within. They even say that those pillars that ruined were built by Libre's forebears in order to quell conflict. But I suppose that's just a lesson. After all, if 9 stone pillars could quell strife, this world would have been at peace long ago. Kinda looks like she's rubbing her back. But regardless of whether this legend is true or not, this ring was found in that ruin and has to be related to that legend. It's got a name, I should go with it, and it's of good quality too. It'll fetch a fine price. Relax, I'm not going to ask you how you got in there. I just do business. Other matters are none of my concern. All in all, I'd say this ring's for 200,000 more. Oh. I'll give it some thought. That is exactly what I intended to do. Looks like there are a few other people I can check with. What are you seeing? Oh, anyway. Oh. Okay. Probably should get some more for my inks and stuff. Plus I can get fish from him. And let's see what he'll offer for it. String. It's set with a jade gem and good quality too. Just the gem alone would be worth some. There's an inscription in it too. Where did you find this ring? What a shame. June Kurska is so nearby too. This ring came from a ruin in June Kurska. It could fetch a great price. Unfortunately, without any storied origin, this one's price falls a great deal, but it's of good quality. I'm sure someone would want it nonetheless. Add-ins? Not sure what he means. What add-ins? But you ask, well, it'll be good, that's for sure. I won't go wrongly by you. I have no idea what he means. Think about it. The ring won't stop changing hands with me. Sell it to me now. Don't you think it'll add you in for the transaction that take place down the line? I'm willing to add some things on to boot. Not sure what he means. But I should ask around first. Oh, she's just wandering around. I do wonder what the add-ons are. 200,000 or 180,000. It's only 20,000 different. Let's see what it is. There must be other such ships within the ruins. So what did he give me besides? Five Adeptus Taptation. Alright. Oh. If Tiwa is still online, let's go pay. Oops. Not party. I need to go to my friends list. Not online now. Oh, the next time, I guess. Can't really... Yeah. Can't do it when they're offline.
Osmanthus wine tastes
Such a good price. But if there wasn't a different one for just selling it for the 200,000, I guess. What's the notice?
same as I.
It's an issue on PC and PlayStation. If one chat purchasing blocks or is blocked, that window will still show unread. It's an issue where puzzles consisting of hymnal readings and elemental targets on the beach on Twin Island or on to disappear. Good, they're fixing those.
Remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Eva is off. Let's visit our own. My phone with my stream controller disconnected. Got it back again now. Well, that doesn't mean that my recording will get messed up. Let's see what happens if I... Okay, that's okay. That is still working. I kind of figured out that if my stream disconnects, if I switch between my Wi-Fi or my power line adapters, my direct internet, it messes up the recording on my on OBS's end. So I lost a couple of my recordings, but I can Just now I stopped the recording. Just to see whether or not it would be stable enough. So now I've actually started a second recording, so I wouldn't be losing one of them. Now, if I could figure out why my stream quality is so scuffed, I could fix the rest of my issues. That besides the laggy gameplay while I'm streaming.
Would you care to...
Let's first get the realm currency and all that. It's going to be a long time before I get enough Adeptal Trust to level up to 10. But fortunately, I am in no rush. I just said a whole bunch of extra stuff. And if it is that all of the outside gift sets, they require you to make all these one-off purchases. They're a pain to do. 5. It might be good. I don't have Chi-Chi. 5. Chi-Chi. Again, I don't have. 4, and I don't have Edic. Edic. I have all 5 of them. I'll get all of them eventually. Anyway.
If you ever...
Let's see what this will take. Create urban area filled with goods and wares, from strange and precious treasures to everyday items, recreating bustling believers markets. And then I will have to pull up my notepad. Why so little? Fruit and veggies. Art. Still. 8. Turn. I wonder if there's more than one, since there's more to the. Off. Rising fortunes. So. And sounds like it uses a lot of festival set. Is it just one of everything? That's kind of unusual. It's content. There's one random dining chair. And the first thing is, if I do it in my castle town, I mean that I'm not going to be able to put anyone into it. Because this is chock and block of everything. Let's see what we can maybe pick up. Oh, that's part of a big set. Or wasn't that? I should take note of who it's for. Take this set. Not pretty sure that's all it's set. A little fit sand. Oh, not in there. A little fit sand. Nope. I already looked at that. Any of those? No, I don't think they are. You can go for a bit. as part of that set. If I go back here, I'm going to show me that I have the world card. I just go up pair of swords. I take here Benjer's booth. But nothing else. Okay, fortunately in this case, I can actually build everything. So yeah, you can relax for a bit. You still need one out. Let's see. Who do I want to out again? Anyone, Kaching and Pei, Shinku, and Zhong Li. In there. That's where I'm going to put it, so I'm going to need the room there first. Really, with the yellow road, that's already limited. Alright, they're already out. Yeah. Alright, in that case, I will start building.
Would you care to sit down and join me for some tea?
I'm not going to be able to see my chat while I do this. And these are the all indoor stuff. It'd be nice if she could sort them indoor outdoor. Please. Clouds east, I think. I got one. As well as the world roof, I think. And oops, didn't mean to make two, but oh well. Doesn't give me a knockback if I cancel it. I did need clubsies. I hate the way that this controls. When you scroll. And I have to move my cursor up, and then suddenly I don't. I need the fruit and veggie stall harvest bounties, or no? And did need these. Update my stop words because I lost track.
If you ever...
I have to go into my inventory for that. I have to go to my... Got the road, we got the... Those, in fact. We have the buzz off. Good tier, the scope. Why did I have three of those? Okay. We need the light, we need the tier thing. And a chair. Must have misclicked quite a bit. Three other items. And 8. And then I can build it and get the stuff.
Would you care to...
Building all this increase my trust at all? Very little, if any. At least I can actually make these. Simple pine dining chair. At this rate, I could actually do more than
If you ever...
one in a single day. Or I could get something from the realm treasures. Which would be every advantage too. Let's go to here. Have some space. Wait, I'm still missing something? Oh, that.
Would you care to...
Did I ever create one of those? Well, that I never did. I did. Get to learn something new.
If you ever...
That's why I missed it. It wasn't available in my furniture queue. And I have so many potions.
If you ever...
Okay, now I should be able to do this. Oh, pretty spread out. Now, if only we could do streets as well. Now, we're sure that we got everyone. Good. Let's go visit.
You wouldn't see any operational mistakes in this commercial area, even during a busy festival season. I can tell that you've put a great deal of time into this.
No, I just plunked it down.
Do you plan to attract more shops? I can provide you with legal support.
Thanks.
As I thought,
You've carefully observed the streets of Liyue. Your understanding of the layout of stores and vendors is most detailed. Would you be interested in discussing plans to improve Chuhurak with me?
Interesting. Huh. Wrong week.
The flourishing city of Liyue developed from small streets dotted with a few shops. Just like you have a talent for many pursuits, as well as a boldness of spirit.
I'd hope.
To me, each day spent with you is as valuable as gold.
And do you know the value of gold? Because you haven't really displayed it much. I kid you. You're a good friend.
I have observed Liyue from the Jade Chamber for years. Every building and every tile is etched into my memory. I cannot sense the slightest feeling of discord from this street. It is quite a rare find indeed. Your ability never ceases to surprise me.
So I guess. Oh.
This place captures the atmosphere, yet avoids such disturbances and clamor as are common to the city. Your design for this street is most exquisite.
There's impression from it. I wonder why that wasn't voiced as well. Well, we got everyone. It really does seem like it doesn't matter if you're inside or outside, you can still get them to visit. Which is definitely really good. Just the question now, what do I want to do now? I can certainly continue on with the challenge. Also nearing resident caps. Maybe I should face the Magu Kinky again. Update, huh? Well, I guess. It stopped responding. Go to the login screen, exactly. Is it going or is it not? It can be hard to tell sometimes. Oh, now it's going. I have a white screen in my face, as you can clearly see. I'm gonna have to be recording this. Not that I have my email or anything in the login screen anymore. It switched around to login username, which is more secure for sharing purposes, but still, I'd rather not have it so visible. If you know what I mean. Now, this may be a good opportunity. So when Cleve and Alice, or when Alice mentioned that thing about connections and living life, and the fact that their people live longer, it reminded me of this. So, Ari Salvatore's Relentless, the last Drizzt Do'Urden Legend of Drizzt novel. So, quick little review for it. It is a good book, as well as being the last in the whole series. And I don't particularly want to spoil, but there's a lot in it that fulfills satisfaction as to what happens. So I do recommend it. I did get it from the Bonn Public Libraries where I work. And well, there's nothing really that I could say without spoiling things if you haven't read. And being the last novel, there's so much that has happened that won't make sense unless you've read up to that point or read around it. So, all the characters are ones which were introduced and developed in previous books. And they've all been through certain things. And the thing that reminded me of it is that throughout the span of this series, you've had different characters who form different connections and relationships with one another, but it's most especially displayed with Drizzt himself because he's long-lived, and because many of his friends have a shorter lifespan than he does. He has to deal with that kind of thing in the end. And I just realized that I haven't been recording this. So let's do that over again, shall we? From the beginning, a quick review of Ari Salvatore's Relentless, the last of the Legend of Drizzt novels. It's I was reminded during my Genshin Impact gameplay of it because Alice and Clee are apparently elves, so they're longer lived than others, and Alice told Clee that it's important that she build connections and to recognize the connections with people around her. And so it's displayed in the characters in the book and the relationships, especially with Drizzt, because he lives longer than a lot of the other companions of the Hall, and he has to form other relationships and move on sometime. So that's all important that they be recognized. So, yeah. All of that, very good, very important book, although you will not be able to follow along with things unless you've been reading all along. I would recommend this. At the end of it, it's, 30 years of all these novels? And it's the last trilogy in the series, but it is a long, long list of novels here. And I'm not sure I've actually read all of them, but I've read most of them. It's 35 books all told. 35 very well written books. Ari Salvatore is one of my favorite authors. And he wrote them as a series of trilogies, basically. So Homeland Exile Sojourn was one, The Crystal Shard, Streams of Silver, The Halfling's Gem, another, Legacy, Starless Night, Siege of Darkness, another. And on it goes until Timeless, Boundless, and Relentless. And it's not just Dritz who gets a focus as well. There are a series which focus on Artemis and Tree, Jarlaxle, and Athergate. They're all great characters, and I do like them, so I do recommend it. Anyway, that's my review. And we can now return over to the game. The recording there. Restart it again.
It's so nice to de-stress.
But I have that. Oh, and we're right here at the Magakenki. But I really should switch out. Right. Oh, I could have pressed B.
What's your battle plan?
When it's to fight. Loading. I do wonder what the update was.
Let's finish this quickly.
It's probably a fix. Because that's really the only... Oh, now it worked. It doesn't work once I'm in the screen. That's interesting. Doesn't say.
More speed.
I know it says he's of unknown origin, but we already know.
Crush. I'm going in. Let's light it up. Yeah. Got lucky that time. Incoming.
Who's lucky?
Nowhere to hide. Beg for mercy. More speed. Shudder.
Steady as...
Speed of light. Hey! Let's light it up.
Yep.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
Was I invulnerable throughout that attack? Kinda cool how it comes back to me.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I can get there in time.
We go.
Let's get some heal off of that.
Yeah. Adventure time. Speed of light. Let's light it up. Yeah. I'm going in. Incoming. What a
Oh wow,
letdown.
that's rare.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
Of course, with Noelle, I can just stand there and take the beating. Throughout that, she heals Jing almost perfectly.
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny?
Why do I keep on getting bad at it?
Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too.
Alright, let's switch over to a party that's conducive. Is that Barbara? Back over there. The challenges.
What are
And
my
I guess I'll
orders?
do it one more time and then sign off.
What shall we do?
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Yeah. What you doing way out here?
It's amazing. This whole island is actually a gift.
That is pretty amazing.
On a very night, I can't help but feel a little emotional. Of course, it wasn't my gift, but I just feel so moved by it all.
Guess I shouldn't tell her the part that creeps me out, huh?
When people spend a long time together, they become more important to each other.
Hope you can say that way with Jean.
A good reminder. In fact, many things have become clearer to me now.
That's good. It seems the experience has been good overall for more than just Glee.
I not understand, but feels warm.
It's typical.
Like blanket. Soft. Warm.
That's one way to put it.
This is mother feeling?
Okay.
Mother is also Lupical. Very good.
Unless she blows up another mountain, right?
I'll catch up.
I guess I'll be okay in Duluk or elsewhere. See them here. And chances are good I can find them before these islands disappear again. Yeah, only Barbara and Razor came back here. Now then. Explodey. Ready? Let's do this one more time.
Osmanthus.
It's a good thing there are teleport points close enough. Still don't quite know what they updated. I do wish, though, that we had options to keep in certain event-type challenges. Oh, Albedo is here. Again,
Please
I
don't
think
look
this is
at me
very
like
fun.
that. If we'd solved the riddle at the beginning, then the game wouldn't have been much fun now, would it?
He did know.
This archipelago suits you. And Klee. Don't you think so? Summer, islands, ocean. Even if it is essentially just an ocean playground. It's perfect for those on the move. You could
Does seem to
spend
move to-
a wonderful summer here.
The way you wanted to take it, fine. No, I forgot I could just do the P key.
My experiment will succeed.
Sorry about this, but I do want the dandelions. Are there any more? A chest? I was pretty sure I took that, but oh well.
A walk would be nice.
Not go to the challenge. And do the other stuff later. Going to have to go through the got off that shot. You don't have to charge it either. What the heck?
I can fix this.
Suicide charges. Can be pretty annoying. Oh, we're more dandy. Pretty annoying that you can only get them using animal.
I can do it.
A wave of her hand. And I keep on forgetting I can press B.
What shall we do?
Be below. Almost directly below. Yep. Is that the challenge? I mean, I'm coming behind her, I wouldn't have been able to see the caster. But that was energy from. I'm gonna wait for it to come back.
Stabilize.
Maybe I shouldn't use nuance. One is. Wouldn't there be 3? Ah, there you are. What the?
Solidify.
That's pretty easy with those. No doubt on purpose too, because if you had to do that too many times, it would just get annoying.
I want to help.
This one island is pretty good for dandelion. Yeah, so I'll continue that on my own. But it is time I change
What
gears.
shall we do?
Start of the day and should get breakfast before it gets too late. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, you can, of course, leave a like and comment. If you're watching on YouTube, you can follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. I've always got more gameplay stuff, more reviews, and some build videos for you to enjoy. Huh. They disappeared and reappeared. I guess it's the graphics setting. So thank you all for watching, and I will choose someone to raid on Twitch and then sign off. I'm not sure if I've ever raided normally before. Oh, probably have. But we'll do it again. So once again, thanks again for watching. Until the next video or stream or whatever. Please do stay safe, stay healthy, and be excellent to one another. Bye-bye.